Hello all, welcome back to E20. So today we are going to check what is power of tens shorthand. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, cool. So so what is this power of tens shorthand? So it just writing numbers neatly. That's one thing. Then the other thing is that it's simpler to understand. If you're writing like very big complex numbers, so for example, if you check the speed of light, it will be written in this power of shorthand. So this 10 shorthand. So it's easier to understand it and it requires only a less space. So that's the main thing. So things to know before we start. Okay, so before we start, you need to know all these forms. Okay, so the first form, that is exponent form. Okay, so this one we have talked and this is actually called powers. Okay, if in case you do not know, please check our previous episode. Okay, so this is power. So then this four, right, this four are called expanded form. So it's when you multiply all this, you get 1 2 3 4 zeros. So it's just yeah, somewhat this, and you're getting the same answer here also, standard form. Okay, so this is how we usually write. So yeah, so you can write the same number in all these different forms. Okay. Okay, so now today what we are going to do is we are going to focus more on this exponent form. Okay, so let's start with the example. So it's better to start with examples. So here we have a question. Okay, so when we say 10 to the power 2, it is the same as 100. Okay, so here it just means you need two zeros. So you have one zero here, another zero here. So here you have one zero here, you have the other zero. So two zeros. It's if you just multiply this, you will get the answer. So I just show you the calculator. Okay. So our question is 5.34, yeah, into 100. So as you can see, what happened here is that the decimal point have actually switched two places. Okay. So now let's come to our whiteboard. Okay. So as you can see, when we say this, so it's more into moving places. So another thing you can remember is that when there is two here, it just means you have to move the decimal point to two places. So this is the first place and this is the second place. So it will be you know 523.4. This is the standard form. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is how we write this question. So now let's move on to the next question. So yeah, negative number. So if you want, this number to come as a standard form, so how will you do this, right? Because here you had a number here, right? So how will you do that? So yes, before we go inside that, I want to tell you a rule. So if you're making that that if you're making questions like these, you have to remember one thing. There should be one number here, okay? Just one number, and others can be written here. And you can exclude the zeros, as you don't need to write like 000. That thing's not required. So here you need the product. Okay, so what you can write is that 3 into. So now, as you can see, we put this dot here. So now we have to move it. How much back? 1, 2, 3. Or you can just include this also 1, 2, 3. So you just have to move it 3 times. So you can write into 10 into 3. Okay. So let's just check this on Google. Okay. So So you'll get the answer as oh yes, we forgot one thing. When we are writing numbers, so this is we are moving three step backwards, right? So if you do this, you will get two more zeros here. Three zeros here. So that's why you got 3000 there. Yeah. So now what you have to do is you have to put this minus 3. Okay. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah. So you have to put minus 3, not positive 3. Okay. Now let's go back to the calculator once again. So this is this is what we got. Okay. So that's how you do it with these numbers. Now let's go back to the whiteboard once again. Okay, cool. So now let's go to the next question. So writing numbers in standard form. Okay. Okay. Now let's solve this question. Okay. So the question is you have to move this decimal place 6 times. So as you can see, there is only 1, 2, 3 places. There is no 6th place. So is this question right? So if you have a question like that, yeah, it's right. So this question do make sense. So if you remember, when I told about the rules, right? So in that one of the rules is that you can exclude zeros. So you can move this point to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can have 3 more zeros. So it will be it will be um 2,000,000 3 lakh 43,000. Yes, this is what you will get. So yeah, you can just add zeros, if you're out of numbers. So that's all, guys. We have come to the end of this video. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos.